No, what I was going to ask you is these are companies which are large, many of them are actually established, profitable companies who are trying to make a digital transformation to stay competitive. But there's a
Yes.
very large number of companies you are probably talking to who are new companies who have no profits today to speak about, who are raising billions of dollars of private equity money, but they will probably come to you to ask what is the route to profitability. What do you tell them?
So the profitability, yeah, the key point here is that those who are using AI, first they got to realize that AI is getting commoditized. Second, we have now companies, Indian-based, Trivandrum, Bangalore, Gurgaon, Pune. These are small companies that are doing digitization at very low cost. And so search those companies, they can do that.
Now, actually, I meant the digital unicorns, the fintechs and edutech companies who have raised lots of money. I mean, the promoters are billionaires, but they are not showing any kind of profits today. What do you think of their ability to churn out profits in the next 3, 4, 5 years?
That's a very good point, Uday. Just imagine that in the case of digitization, there is a fixed investment to build the data, the algorithms, the tests. And once it is built, then you increase sales. The cost of increased sales by unit is close to zero, and it creates exponential profit. That is the new model of the artificial intelligence-based, machine learning-based business models.
So you do believe that many of these unicorns will actually survive this kind of market downturn that we're seeing today?
Yeah. That is in the initial stages. That has nothing to do with their unicorn. It is a normal thing for any startup company. There will be a slip in between the cup and the lip. Their business models may be wrong. They have not done the enough understanding of the customer. Many of them have been funded without any real thinking. Those things are going to happen.
Okay.
Many of the
this is not the only reset which is happening globally. What we spoke about earlier, the geopolitical reset that we spoke about earlier, Ram. There is another very fundamental reset which is going on in the financial systems, which is that loose monetary policy is being unwound and interest rates are finally going back to some semblance of normalcy, and that is causing a huge amount of upheaval in the Western world. How do you see the companies that you speak to dealing with this reset which is going on financially?
Yeah, I think the people getting first, if I have not misunderstood, is that we're going to have a recession. That's the viewpoint, not a fact. We're going to have inflation. That's the viewpoint. It will be a fact. We could go into hyperinflation. So there is a very simple rule that you do not carry much debt. You must have a dry powder. You're going to manage by the cash, not by EPS. And you're going to trim the unnecessary things you're going to have. And you're going to go through those 3, 4, 5 years. And you will see the economy, the structure would have changed to see the new opportunities going forward. We had very good time for several years pre-COVID. And now we funded so much that we're creating inflation. To curb inflation, we're going to create recession. So we're going to go through that cycle. And the financial markets are going to react as they have. And I think one can argue they're going to react further because the psychology of fear and psychology of continued price increases is actually happening right now.